Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we have a very intense Wi-Fi battle against Zephyr. If you guys watched my previous video that I had against this dude, you already know it's lit, because I am using my own team that I actually made. That's a new one for me, because I've been using a lot of teams from other people. And this is my, I think my first, or if not my second, this is actually my first team that I ever made in Ultra Sun and Moon. So it has the Blissiflon on it, so which is really cool. And the other cool part about it is that it's a Seeky Web Hyper Offense type of team with 2 Ghost types. So Rapid Spin, suck my balls. This is really cool. I do like this team hella a lot. Zygarde, I have not used it a lot. I really like Zygarde on the team. It should be a Dragon Dance Zygarde. Actually, no, because it's Choice Band, because I have a Gyarados on the team. That's my sweeper. That's my Dragon Dance user. So the team is really cool. I wish I had more Pokemon to abuse the electric terrain with Tapu Koko. I think I may switch this team up, but we'll see. But anyways, Zephyr here. His team is pretty cool. I do like it. I hate the Toxapex though. That thing is annoying. Toxapex and a Landers are just a great combination in the OU metagame. It's really annoying. But I think I'll figure out something here. I'm trying to win. And this guy, I got a pretty cool battle right here with him, dude. This is probably my most intense battle that I had on my stream this day. Oh boy. A lot of the comments in the stream were wild. My fan on, my dudes on my Discord chat, they were talking a huge amount. With like, okay, he's gonna do this, he's gonna do that, what are you gonna do? I was like, okay, hold up, let me focus here. I got this. So, let's see what I do. Right here, I know for a fact he was gonna lead off with the Lander, so I'm gonna lead off with my Gyarados. If he didn't lead off with the Gyarados, I knew he was gonna lead off the Toxapex. Either or, I had a plan to deal with against my Gyarados, because my Gyarados is running a unique set, I think, with Taunt. Taunt. I have Taunt for his Toxapex and stuff. But right here, this didn't make any sense to me. I mean, actually it did. What I did right here is switch it to my Smeargle against this damn Landorus, and I don't know why I did that. Because right here, you can switch into his Greninja or something like that to outspeed me and kill me. But right here, he switched into his Toxapex, but now I see what he's trying to do right here. He's trying to set up his Toxic Spikes. And what I'm going to do is reveal my secret move, Magic Coat Boy. So now I'm going to put Toxic Spikes on his side of the field, which is great. So now he has to deal with that. Now what I'm going to do is go for my Sticky Web, because I know for a fact he's not going to go for any other Toxic Spikes or any other status move, because I could just keep spamming Magic Coat. So I know he wasn't going to try and do anything like any of that crap. So now I'm going to do is Spore him, because all I need is my Sticky Web up, and then put him to sleep, and then switch into my Zygarde. And now I'm looking good. Actually, well, I think it was best to set my Stealth Rocks, because I definitely need, because if I'm having my plan to switch into by Tapu Koko or my Zygarde, I think it would be best to set up Stealth Rocks, because he has that Landorus. But I am going to switch into my Zygarde now. This is a choice banded Zygarde, so I will bust something up on whatever he switches into, but unfortunately he does have a defensive Landorus, and what he's going to do is switch into it now. And I should have double switched into my Blissiflon and just clicked Mind Blown. I mean, not Mind Blown, but Trick maybe? I think Trick would have been better, because if I tricked this Landorus as it goes for something like Earthquake maybe, I could switch my Gyarados and then just shit on things. But actually, as you can see, that is a choice banded 1,000 arrows, and it did nothing to this Landorus. I should have gone for Toxic. That's what I should have done. I'm an idiot to not do it, but right here I'm also an idiot to do this. I switched into my Blissiflon thinking he was going to go for the Defog with his Landers, because this is his best moment to do it. This is his only potential Defogger, and if he has Stealth Rocks or Defog, this is his best opportunity to do it now. But he has Knockoff on a defensive Landers, and he's going to kill me. So he's going to knock my ass out. I'm going to switch into my Tapu Koko, because at that range he can die to a Inherent Power Ice. So I am going to go for it now. And if he switches into his Tapu Bulu, I'm going to try and see whether or not if it's an Assault Vest set. But he's going to kill my Blissiflon. That, not really sucks. My Blissiflon just destroyed his entire team with the freaking hazards up. Right here, he's going to switch into a Toxic X. That's a good move right there because he's going to get rid of the Toxic Spikes before he switches into his Tapu Bulu. I should have predicted that, but I didn't. I think he's going to switch out now actually into his Tapu Bulu, which is a good play. So he got me right there. No, it's Magearna. What the? Okay, well, his Magearna. Wait, does he have a Tapu Bulu? Oh, shit. I got confused. Oh, boy. Well, okay, he's going to switch to his Magearna as I go for Thunderbolt, which is great. Is going to take no damage at all because he's running the standard Assault Vest set with this thing. And what I'm going to do now is go for the Volt Switch. I should definitely predicted that Toxic X to come in, but I guess I didn't. I am going to switch into my my Smeargle right here because I don't need it. He's not going to sub hazards. I will make sure of it. I even tried making sure of it by switching directly into my Blissaphon on that very play. So I know for a fact he's not going to predict or anything like that. So what I'm going to or anything like that, like I don't know, this guy's keeping up the offense, but he's not doing what he needs to do. He needs to get rid of those hazards. But right here, I am going to switch to my Zygarde and go for the 1,000 arrows. I really wish I got my Stealth Rocks, but I guess I didn't. And he's going to switch right into the Tapu Bulu, actually, not the Zygarde. So, I mean, not the Landers. I do have Toxic on this Choice Band Zygarde, and that is actually the move I should have been spamming this entire time. And had I been doing that instead, I would have been in a better position. Because what I should have done, I guess, when I switched my Zygarde into its Toxic X, what I should have done was press Toxic and then switch it to my Smeargle and let it die. And then, right here, I should have went for the Toxic, not the Toxic, but 1,000 arrows again, but oh boy, I'm not having a good time. I wish I had Iron Tail on the Zygarde too. I have Outrage. I will replace that for Iron Tail because I'm always up against Tapu Bulus when I use the Zygarde. Like, every time I use Zygarde, the chances of seeing a Tapu Bulu raise up to like an extra 50%, man. When I barely should be seeing this Pokemon at all because people don't use it because, well, they don't use it too much because obviously the Pokemon has a lot of weaknesses. But right here, he's going to kill my Zygarde with this Tapu Bulu, which is annoying. And I'm barely going to do any damage to him back, which is really annoying. I need my Zygarde actually for his Toxic X, but I guess it doesn't really matter. He has this Bulu, he has that Landorus. There's so many switch-ins into my Zygarde that it's just pointless. So I'm just going to weaken this Tapu Bulu for a Pokemon like my Tapu Koko and go from there. So he's going to take me out with the Horn Leech. Now what I'm going to do is switch into my Mimikyu, I think. I think I'm going to switch into my Mimikyu. Because this is my best opportunity to set up and then just screw something. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch to my Mimikyu. I'm going to go for my Solace Dance. And now I'm about to go get rough. Because I'm going to go for my Swords Dance right now. He's going to go for the Horn Leech, trying to break my disguise. Since this Tapu Bulu isn't, I'm not sure what this Tapu Bulu is. It could be Assault Vest, I'm thinking it is. So what I'm going to do is go for the Play Rough. After being at +2. And then what I'm going to do is go for my, actually, yeah, I'm just going to go for a Play Rough, so I just gotta wait for that to happen. As he breaks my disguise. So now I'm going to go for the Play Rough. As he switches into his Landers, this thing has, I should have double with our other Swords Dance, actually. I should have done that, but the thing is, he has too many Pokemon that screw me over. Actually, yeah, okay, yeah, I should have went for other Swords Dance. I should have done it, but I didn't. And not only that, he's intimidated right here, and he's defensive. So I should have definitely gone for the another Swords Dance right here, but I didn't do it. Instead, what I'm going to do is go for my Ghostiem Z. And that's pretty unique. I mean, not unique, but old. That's a bit of an old move. I mean, old item to have on your Mimikyu, because, you know, Mimikyu has its own exclusive Z move now, which is so much stronger than this one. But I have this one because I've been facing a lot of people playing Pokemon Sun and Moon on my stream. And the only way I was able to use this team, actually no, I have Blissaphon on it too, so there's no point. I don't know why I switched my Z move. I think I switched it up because I wanted to deal with Celesteela, or Toxic X if I ever came in and crossed one, or even a Heran, because those Pokemon are super common. But what he's going to do now is actually switch into his Greninja, as I'm going to miss my Play Rough, but he's going to miss his Gunk Shot, which is funny as hell, so we're both going to miss. Which is really, really silly. But right here, I am actually going to misclick and actually press press play rough. That was a huge mistake, but even so, even if I had gone for play rough, I mean not play rough, Shadow Claw, I still would not have been able to kill him. So, but right here, he's going to go for the gunk shot and not kill me, which is great. What I'm going to do now is go for a Shadow Claw and knock him out. And that'll be done for that'll be it for the Greninja, which is great, because that Greninja was hella annoying to my team if I had to still deal with it. But right here, he is going to switch into the low bunny. Had I just hit that first play rough, I would have just screwed this dude's team so much. But he is going to switch into it. Angel, the Mega Lopunny. And what I'm going to do is switch into my Gyarados, predicting a fake out. Luckily, he does not have Stealth Rocks on the field because he tried keeping up so much offensive pressure. And now what I'm going to do is, yeah, he kind of just screwed himself. He should have just set up Stealth Rocks when he had the opportunity right there. But he instead wanted to do was go for a knockoff, trying to keep up the, just trying to make sure that I wasn't going to give my way in this battle. I don't know why. I would have gone for Stealth Rocks, man. I would have. But right here, he's going to switch. I'm going to switch to my Gyarados, predicting his fake out. And now that he thinks, now him not trying to risk what I have in store with my Gyarados, because I switched my Gyarados into his low punny. He thinks I have something to hit him with. So I know he's going to try to predict that. So I know for a fact he's going to switch into his Toxapex because he wants to burn sleep turns. He wants to try and get this thing awake. So what I'm going to do now is go straight for the Volt Switch. Without his Landers, he has no electric immunity, so I'm perfectly fine just going for whatever I got. But damn it, dude, I wish I had Moxie on my Gyarados, because I'm going to go for Volt Switch. Because I don't have Moxie on my Gyarados, he's just going to really screw me. But right here, I'm going to switch back to Mimikyu. Mimikyu is going to do what Mimikyu does best. I'm going to go straight for the Shadow Claw and just kill this Mimikyu. The reason why I switched into my Mimikyu is because I want to bait out his Mega Lopunny again and put him back in the same position. So he's going to switch back into Angel, the Mega Lopunny, and then what I'm going to do is go straight back into my Gyarados because he has no reason to predict. He doesn't need to. And I can't believe my Mimikyu is still useful in this game, even though its disguise is broken and it's weakened. So I still have use from Mimikyu. I am going to switch back to my Gyarados. I have no reason to predict, and he has no reason to predict either. He's in a better position not predicting. But what he is going to do is actually predict, which is funny as hell. He's going to predict my Gyarados switching and switch it to his Toxapex, which is a good play. But what I'm going to do now is actually go for the Dragon Dance, because if I go for the Dragon Dance and then crunch him a couple times, I have a chance of winning this game. So I'm going to set my Dragon Dance, go for the Dragon Dance, and completely bot this dude. I really wish I had Mimikyu Z move in this game, because that would have been such a great feature to show you guys in this battle, because I'm using Mimikyu. I should use the Z move. That sucks ass. I wasn't able to do it. But right here I am gonna go for the crunch, trying to KO this Toxapex. And I was actually surprised to see how I was able to KO it. But the reason why I was able to KO it because the standard Toxapex set is especially defensive to take on Pokemon like Greninja and all these fire types like Heatran and stuff. Toxapex is just better to be ran as a special defensive wall. But if that's the case, why don't people use Tentacruel? Because that Pokemon has great special defense, has great abilities too. It doesn't have Regenerator, but you run on rain teams, you run Toxic Spikes, Rapid Spin, Scald, Knockoff, those good, those moves. But right here he is going to go for the Haze, and after Haze, and what I do want to do is taunt him. I want to taunt him, but I'm fine with this position that I'm in. I want to try and give a defense drop with a crunch. And right here, he is going to go for the Scald right here. And everyone was telling this dude on the stream to keep spamming Scald against my Gyarados, because that was his best method of beating my Gyarados right here. Because if he gets the burn on my Gyarados, he essentially wins this game. But right here, I am going to go for the other crunch and actually knock out his Toxapex, which is great. I'm so happy he was running the standard set on his Toxapex, because if he was running defensive investment, I would have been screwed. But luckily, he was running max special defense, which is going to allow me to 2-hit KO it with some +1 crunches. Now what he's going to do is make a misplay and switch into his Mega Low Play. I don't know why he did this. He has that Tapu Bulu, but I also see why he didn't switch into it, because he doesn't want that thing being weakened, because that's probably his best answer for my Tapu Koko. So he doesn't want to switch into it. So what I'm going to do here is go for the Waterfall and flinch him. I'm going to flinch this Low Play, which is awesome. He's fucked, because all he has left is that Bulu. He's going to take a huge hit from this Waterfall. And then what I'm going to do is switch into my Tapu Koko and then just get rid of his grassy terrain, which is going to eliminate some of his recovery and his all the damage he puts up with it, with his horn leeches and shit. So I'm gonna go for the Waterfall. No point in switching out. And then what I'm gonna do is switch into my Tapu Koko after he kills me, which is gonna give it a shitload of HP. Holy cow! Go for my Tapu Koko. Go for the Dazzling Gleam of Hempa Ice, and then I'm going to switch to my Mimikyu and see if I can kill him. So that's the game plan right here. Jeez, this is a long battle. So, we're switching to Tapu Koko, and I'll go for my Hempa Ice. I'm hoping the guy, he isn't actually a Sylvester, otherwise I'm screwed. He did set up his Toxic Spikes on me on the game. That was also a big mistake. Everyone was telling him on the stream to keep spamming Skull, going for Hazes or going for Toxic Spikes. Those were the misplays he made, based on my viewers, but I am going to go for the Hempa Ice. Luckily, he is not a Salt Pest. And because of that, I am going to get huge damage on him, and how he's going to do is kill me. I see why people run Brave Bird on their Tapu Kokos, because positions like these are really annoying, like Tangrowth, Tapu Bulu, or Mega Venusaur. Those things are super annoying to deal with. But anyways, I'm going to switch to Mimikyu. This all comes down to this. If I miss this play rough, I lose, but luckily I do hit it, and I land it, and I kill him. Had I missed that play rough, I would have been screwed. I would have lost. Luckily, I hit it, and that is going to be the game. So I thank you guys so much for watching. This has almost been a 20-minute battle, which is crazy. Oh man, the Toxic Spikes can really do that to you in some games. I was trying to deal with that thing, but luckily I killed it. Pretty fun game. If I had my Blissiflon, that would have been a lot more faster. But I made a misplay and switched my, my Blissiflon against his damn Landorus. You should definitely freaking. I don't know why he didn't go for the fog when he had the opportunity. I mean, he had opportunities to fog. Maybe he had no fogger. He should have set up Stealth Rocks. If he set up Stealth Rocks, he would have been in a better position as well. Because my Mimikyu would have been dead, so he kind of screwed himself, putting himself in that position. That's why I switched directly into my Blissiflon against his Landorus, because that was his best opportunity to set up Stealth Rocks or to fog the sticky weapon, but he didn't do any of that. That was his best play as well. So that's gonna be the game, guys. Hope you enjoyed. We'll be back again with another video. Stay tuned for that. Anyway, see ya.